Doritos, are you ready? We are going to make the cutest arrangement right in this container. And I think you are going to love it. You guys, we're starting with our kit here that has all the pieces we're going to need to create our design. Several pieces of the pine, a little elf with his cute little hat and the bell, and these little whimsical balls. It's just a really fun kit and a really pretty green and red poinsettia pick. The really neat part is this is going in a top hat container. And the neat thing about that is I can use this, I can make this arrangement in there permanent, which I do recommend doing if you're going to give it as a gift or sell it. Or I can go ahead and take and just not glue it in if I'm going to use it for myself. So I can use this for candy or other things, other times of the year, or whenever I want something cute, like it's just red and white when I turn it this way. So you can make it just on the foam and not glue it in. You can choose. Now I'm going to make mine to sell, of course, probably after I decorate with it for a while. So we're going to start to get our base ready to rock and roll. So with my container, what I want to do first of all is I want to make sure I am getting some floral foam to go in there. And you can pick that up anywhere you want. You can even get that at the dollar store. I like to use the really nice foam that is dense, okay? You don't want the sandy kind. So I'm going to take that and cut it into smaller pieces that will go inside my container. Now, in order for me to get kind of a size here, what I'll usually do is just kind of press this into the foam a little to give me a little outline. And I know I've got to make it smaller than that because of the size of the bottom of the container tapers in. I just like to score my foam. I'm going to do here, just score that. And we'll cut that on either side, just kind of score. And then you can just, anytime you're doing a small piece, you can just take and pop it, just like that. And we've got one little piece. And then I'm going to take and cut it a little bit smaller, make sure it'll fit in there. And we're just going to build that up from the bottom up. So there goes one piece, and I'm going to put another one on the other side. And you want to try to get the side it's sitting on the flattest possible, okay? So I'm going to put one right next to it. All right, boom. So those both in there glued together are going to work perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a little Gorilla Glue in the base. That always helps it adhere a little better to metal. And then before, just so this can get set up sooner, I am going to grab my glue pot, which is heated up and ready to rock and roll. Hopefully heated up. I had it heated up and I got it all plugged up and forgot to turn it on. That doesn't work, by the way. You can't just plug it up and not turn it on. So I'm going to take and put these both in the bottom of this container with some hot glue, and that's going to help us get set up right now, ready to go, and everything's going in. So there's the front of my container. Here's my foam right in the middle, ready to rock and roll. And now I'm going to start to build up my design. You guys, if you don't want to miss another video just like this, you're going to have to get on our text list. That's how we notify you that we're live or we have new content. That's why you want to be on the text list, okay? 832-734-5201. We also do emails, and weekly emails come out, and those are recaps, so you know if you missed anything, or promotions, or what we've got new, or what's going on in design school. All that kind of stuff comes by email. So if you are not on our email list, if you head over to cuties.com, it will pop right up and you can get on it. All right. So email is good to stay in the loop, but if you want to be hot and heavy on what's brand new and be the first to grab the supplies or the first to see the video, that's the text list. So you can go to textkali.com, or you can go to 832-734-5201, text us the word VIP, and that'll get you on the list. So, just like I teach in design school, when we start out a base, we're going to start usually with setting the perimeter of the design with our greenery. And that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to take some of my pine, and I'm going to cut these to where they each are their own little stem here, okay? I'm take and trim these. So everybody has a little bit of wire on their stem, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now, you are getting 5 of these in the kit, so you've got lots of them, and we're going to use some up higher. But we're going to just start off by putting these around the outside so we can get some motion going. Let's do it. I'm going to start off all the ones that have the snow, and they're a little bit more, like, these are like more, we call them bottle brush pine. That's just our made up name. I don't know that that's their real name. And I'm going to put this right at the front. Oh, and I was going to give you guys another tip. When you're making centerpieces, if you want to utilize a small Lazy Susan or a big Lazy Susan, it really helps you spin it around and around, and you don't have to keep turning it on your surface. So I'm going to start by putting the first 3 of these in. Get these 3 bottle brush ones in. Oh, there's 4, so let's do 4 of them. I like it. I'm trying to put the snowy glittery part up, and you can see I'm just working my way around. And when you grab these, pull all these needles back to dip that in the glue. You have to be really careful with pine. Sometimes it gets really hot in that glue, and the melting temperature is lower, so that stuff just starts melting. It can get you, especially on long needle pine, so just be careful. Now I'm going to come back to the front. You're seeing the front. I'm going to work on either side now. Oh, look at that. That's so dang pretty. And I'm going to put this one opposite. So we're just starting to kind of get our base filled out with our greenery. Okay? So that's the first start to our centerpiece. Now I want you to take and use one of your longer pieces just full on. So I'm going to find one of my prettiest ones. This is really pretty. And we're going to use this full on running up the middle because it's going to round the whole design. And I think it's fine almost full length here. Let me bring over one of my other stems that I know I'll use pretty tall in the design. So if this guy is in here, and I trim him down a little, kind of lay them together and see what you think. I think this is good, so I'm not even going to cut it down. I'm just going to take and load that with some glue. And I'm going to push that right in the center. Here's my artwork on the hat, so that's the cute little holly, and that's going to go right in the middle. All right, now put these aside. We're coming back to these in a little bit. We'll be filling with those, but right now we are good to go. Now I want you to grab the same pick we had pulled out, and this is a great spray because it's loaded with goodies. It has these pretty leaves, this beautiful poinsettia, and it's got all the glam, plus it's got some of the bright green that's also on the container. And I like all that. It kind of makes it cohesive. It ties all the colors in together, and I'm really thinking through a little bit deeper when I'm doing my design. So I'm going to cut this down till it has about a 6-inch stem, so not all, we're not going to use the whole thing. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to dip that in glue, and we're going to come off to one side with this guy. He's going to come off either to the right or left. You pick. Here's the center. I'm going to take him off to the right. Push him in a little bit. I still want the pine to be the tallest thing in the design, and then this will come out. Let me just flip it to me. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to let this really come out. We used this stem the other day in design school. I hadn't used this fuller version of it. I really liked it. Now, make sure you shake all of these pieces, shake hands with it, and get that really laid out. And I want you to bring a little of this pine stem through there. Okay, so it doesn't feel like it's not included. It's like part of it. Isn't that beautiful already? We haven't even done much. Super cute. It's giving us that little touch of elegance. Let me turn it towards me. There's the back. You can see it. Let me go up a little higher with this one. There we go. Awesome. I love him. Okay, next, our big ball sprays need to go in. And we're going to offset this main piece with them. So we're going to have some balls forward and some balls in the back. So I'm going to cut these down fairly short to about a 3-inch stem. And I love these because these are like fuzzy and they have like bits of glitter in there. Oh, so cute. They give you that whimsy, you know, that fun whimsy. I'm going to go over here to the right side. So I'm going on the opposite side kind of low. So these are going to pop out this way. Okay. Don't worry about pulling the pine in there yet. We'll get it when we get some more pine pieces in to fill it way up. And then I'm going to use the other piece just in the back. I'm going to work opposite in the back here. So I'm going to trim that about the same height. And that way in the design, they're kind of in the same level. And they're going to look really cute in here. Go to the back, go to the back. You are so cute. All right, I'm going to try to kick these up a little. So here's what we got going in the back. It's really cute. And our front is really cute. All right. Our next step is to add our elf. Y'all, this kit is easy to make. You just have to add foam, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. Don't forget, if you want to do projects like this, higher level projects, learn more about design, lines, structure of your design, and how to create movement, depth and dimension. I always talk about that because it just means more money when you sell your work. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. And I would love for you to come join us in design school. This is my going on, not quite yet, but I'll be in my 28th year of business coming up. And it's absolutely something I've loved doing. And I definitely do what I love. Okay, coming into the right. I'm pushing this little elf in out to the side. Push him all in. And he's just going to pop out the side. Look how cute! Super cute. And this time we're going to break them up into sections of 2. So what we're going to do is you'll have a section of 2 on one stem and 1 on another. And we're going to do that with both of our remaining stems. And what we're going to do first is I'm just going to come right here to the front, and we're going to take one of these double pieces, and we're going to have that come in right from underneath this cute little ball in the front out to the side. So I kind of have to see it when I'm putting it in, but then I want to feel this hit the foam in there. Yeah. And we're going to bend that out a little. So right there in the front, adding more dimension coming forward. Now take one of the pieces that's got all the long needle and grab those up and just, I like to say, hold like a pencil. And then I'm coming in over here to the right to come in and just bend that and shape it up. So we've automatically added a whole bunch of dimension to the front. Okay? Now let me spin it around and take a look. The only other place I really want to see some added in, I think it's right here between these two. Okay, so I'm going to take the other double piece and we'll put it right between those two also. So kind of between the ball and the poinsettia spray we put in. And that way this piece can kind of go forward and this piece can kind of come backward. So here's what I'm saying. See, that one came forward, that one came backward. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm gonna fluff up her leaves a little bit. I hope you're able to enjoy creating and crafting. What started as a hobby for me turned into my profession and job, which is literally a dream come true. And it is my pleasure to get to share all this inspiration with you so you can learn to create. Creating and doing floral design and crafting is literally one of the biggest stress relievers ever. Just like people enjoy gardening, which I enjoy gardening too, because I love flowers. The crafting can be the same way, and I encourage you, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed with all the supplies you need to create, I want you to think about just grabbing a kit. You know, if it's not from me, from another creator, when you support them and purchase from them, you're making their dreams come true too. So you can see today we're going to be working with some great lime greens and reds, and we're going to make a really, really super simple elf wreath for Christmas, okay? So I'm excited to do it with you. Let me kind of lay out the project for you so you can get an idea. Basically, it's going to be a character wreath. So we're going to have a head and some legs. And y'all, we have to bust through this quick because I promised to get them done under 30 minutes. And he's got a little bit of attaching to do, so we'll get it done. And we're going to have some ribbon for a nice center bow here. So I want you to take a look at your spacing on your project. Y'all, this is a kit we have available, and if you want to text us at the number above, we can send you a link to the kit when they're listed, okay? So I'm going to use my easy bow maker here and get some measurements. I want that bow in the center to fill out this whole area. So if I make those loops at about 7, that should be perfect right in the center. So never be afraid to grab your easy bow maker, lay it right in the middle of your project and see what you've got going, okay? If you don't have a bow maker, you can make the bow by hand. That's totally fine. Or we recommend grabbing the easy bow makers from our friends over at decoexchange.com, okay? All right, I think that works for 7 inches on the loops. So let's get it going. Let's make this first our bow. So let's name this elf. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'm going to name it Henry today. Henry, you're going over to the side for just a minute while we make our beautiful bow, okay? Henry's going to chill right here. And we're going to work on our 7-inch loops on this bow, okay? Ah, yes, yes, you got us. You caught us live. I'm glad you're here with us. Okay, I'm going to trim these off first. I got to get them open. My little packages, brand new. In the kit, you're going to get whole rolls of ribbon, which is a little more than you need. But you could always make a hanger for your wreath out of it. Y'all, and the kits are a great way for you to start off when you're just beginning creating. And you just don't want to go invest in a whole bunch of, in a whole bunch of supplies to start off. You can just grab a kit. All right, so I'm going to bring this in. I want these tails long. You know why? Because I've got the length on these legs. So let's hold the legs over. And I want that ribbon to be dangling down here by the legs, okay? So if I do that, that's at 24 right here, okay? So let's go for, I'm sorry, it's at 20. Let's go for the whole length of 20 for our tails. Woo! I threw them legs over. Threw them over. Okay, here you go. 20, come to the center. Twist, alrighty? Now, we talked about being out at 7. We're going to go all the way out to 7. And today we're going to make a blast-off bow. If you don't know what that means, it means we start with 3 loops, okay? So we're going to put 3 on each side. I'm out at 7. Then I'm twisting. Awesome. 7 out here. Fantastic. Twist. And 7 out here. Okay, so that's my 3 loops on each side. And I'm twisting. And I'm fluffing. I'm twisting and fluffing. Keeping it nice and loopy. Just like our brains. All right, and I want those tails to match. So I'm going to bring them over the side. Just like that. And I'm going to trim them at an angle. Opposites angles to each other, okay? It is the angle of the dangle on this particular project. We want it looking good. Okay, we've got our 3 loops in the back. Now I'm going to grab my coordinating ribbon. I love this one. It's got candy. So that's going to go really well with our elf pattern and the stripes. And we're picking up that green from the boots and the stripes on the legs. We're having a party, guys, okay? So now I'm going to bring in this tail. It's going to be about 1 inch shorter. And I'm going to twist when I get to the center. And I'm going to go between these now to do my 2. Remember, this is a blast-off bow, so I go 3, 2, 1. And I'm going at 6.5. Now, let's go ahead and get it 6, because we're only using 3 ribbons. We don't need to ease it down. Let's just go to 6. Okay, and we're going to really let this ribbon do the talking. Oh, you got to twist it hard. I didn't twist it hard enough. 6 here. Twist. And we're doing our 2 loops. Another one here at 6. Twist. Bingo. Fluffing. Very nice. And then one over here at 6. And I'm going to scrunch it down. Yes. Awesome, guys. Now, it's up to you what you want to use for your last part of your bow. Because it's 3, 2, 1. So the next loop's going to just have 1. And I'm going to bring this ribbon from the back to the front. Okay? So I'm going to grab it right here and grab my stripe and bring it back to the front. I'm going to make the tails a couple inches shorter this time. And we'll just pop it off right there. How cute is that? If you wanted to keep the candy, you could put the candy there also. Now this loop just finishes it off at 5 inches. Okay, 5 here. Measuring to 5, and I'm scrunching it down. So you scrunch, guys, when you're not going to make another loop. And I'm going to cut these at the same angle. So there's my really fun, whimsical bow that we've made so far right there, okay? Now, it's a great time to finish out the center here, okay? So let's take it off with an 8-inch cable tie, and I'm gonna run it right down the side. Put a finger on the top, just gently bring it up. I'm gonna add some pressure by getting this tight, not too tight, because I still need to fluff, and this is really where the magic happens. And remember, when you get your kit at home, if you want to take and start with the candy in the back and then put the stripe, it would give you a totally different look, and it would be really cute also. So you can see I'm holding pressure with my thumb and my 3 fingers behind, and I'm fluffing, okay? I'm fluffing. My pinky's really not working back there, but my other fingers are. And I like to spread out the center so I get a really nice fluff on it. All my tails are going down on this design. Turn it over, guys, and now 11-inch cable tie going in the back, because this is how we're going to attach it to our final wreath, okay? Get it taut, and I'm going to trim that off right there. Trim it off, and for me and my design, I'm going to come with the candy, running that candy down the middle, okay? So let's get the candy ribbon back out. Here it is. And it depends how wide you want it. You want to go really wide? I'm going to fold it a little bit just to get a nice trim looking piece. So there we are right there. Okay. Now, let me bring that over. Let me put these to the side. Awesome, guys. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. You know, Simple Saturdays are all about real easy, quick projects. See how I just folded on itself? And I'm going to go right down the center. I'm going to go right down the center there, okay? Yeah, Tammy, we have ribbon available on our website. There's some of both these ribbons on there, the candy and the stripe. And if you haven't been back to the website in a couple of days, over at clees.com, we have several new ribbons that have come in for Christmas. So it's a good time to hit the new selections. Okay, our bow's done, and that's just how we finished out the center. Isn't that cute? All right, let's grab our other supplies from our kit. I'm going to make a little room. In the kit, you're going to get the ribbon and everything you need, the cable ties, but you are going to need some wire cutters and some scissors at home, and a bow maker, or you're going to, if you don't have a bow maker, you're going to hold it in your hand while you make that bow, okay? All right, scoot over, guys. We're going to start the magic here. So, our project has a berry wreath base, which is really, really fun. I am going to see if it has a hanger. It doesn't have a hanger, so I can hang it any way I want. The first thing I'm going to need to do with any pre-made base, whether it's greenery or anything but a grapevine base, you have to fluff it. And in design school, we call that shaking hands. So you can see here, I'm going to take and spread this out. It's going to let me get all the way to the perimeter. And I'm just going to bring it way out and get these guys moving so we get some space. Because you're going to take a basic wreath, and by giving it dimension, man, you're going to start a party. It's going to look good, good, good. You don't want it just flat as a footer, y'all. You've got to spread it out, okay? All right, there's a glue string. Now, you might be saying, Clee, foam berries bug me because they sometimes have a little bit of white on them. Secret tip, Sharpie marker black. Touch any of those white spots with the black, you will never see it. So never fear, we got you covered. So let's get our spacing done. We're going to come in with our legs and figure out where we're going to put them. We need a part to attach them to. So if we attach the legs down here at the base, that's how they would be right there, which would be super cute, right in there. The head. So we've got all this area on the back of the head to be able to attach them. I'll probably attach him up high right here where the turn starts. That way this can all hang down. Let's see if that works. If we do that, the bow would be right down here. Let's take a look and see how that looks. I'm going to bring the bow over. Here's our bow we made. Stinking cute. Oh gosh, y'all, super cute. I think that would work fine. I just want to bring this down just a little bit more. He's got these cute little bells, and he's going to dangle a little bit. So I'm going to bring him down just a little bit more. So he would attach right in, just basically a little bit higher than I thought before. Okay? So let me take and pull these to the side. And let's see if we can do it without using an awl. A lot of times I'll use an awl to poke through here, but I'm going to try to just do it with my scissors. Cut a couple little slits. One on this side. Okay, so I cut like a little bitty hole. Now I'm going to come over here. I need to get a lot of fabric between these two because we don't want it to rip out. Good 3 inches of fabric. There's a little hole and a little hole. Okay, now I'm going to use a long cable tie, and I'm just going to slide it through one hole and bring it over to the other. It worked fine. Okay, so that's how we're going to attach the hat. Now, I like to have dimension on my wreath, so if I'm going to put the hat up here, I'm going to pull out a couple of these berry clusters. We can bring them back in on the next section. So let's grab a couple here. If I'm laying it there, let me see how he's going to look. Like, we can take this one out because it's just going to get in our way. And you can cut it, or I'm going to try to pull it first if it'll pull out. Let's see. If not, I'll cut it. Depends how well it's glued in. I'm going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There it came out. Okay. So I got a wire. I got a little of the wreath. That's okay. I've got a nice wire on there where I can put it back in. Okay. Let's put the head back down. See, that's going to be a little bit better. And we can probably take this one out too. If it's just going to be covered by the head, let's take those out and we can put them back in to add some dimension. Okay, so I'm taking two pieces out. I'm just going to try to wiggle it first before I cut it. There it goes. Wiggle, wiggle, and there. Oh, that one came out with a nice long wire. Okay, so I've thinned it out a little bit where the head's going. Fantastic. Okay, before I attach it, come down here. We're going to do the same thing where the legs are going to go. And we're going to get this spacing just right, because you have time here to move it down or move it up. Okay, so if we just kind of come through the little poor elf's crotch right here and we go down in this section, we can definitely take out this berry and this berry. So let's do that right now and pull those out. And you might be saying, Clee, why are you taking the wreath apart to put these things in there? And it's because we're going to put these back in and kind of have some dimension. That's something I like to teach in our design school course, that it's good to have things overlapping. So I pull, oh, those pulled out nice and easy. So I've got 4 berries coming out. I've thinned out these sections and I'm ready to attach those parts now. So let's get the head in first. So I'm just going to grab a good piece of the grapevine. I'm going to put him in here. I'm pushing the cable tie through. All right, on that side, and then I'm going to bring it back around on this side. Fantastic. Just make sure you're grabbing enough of the vine. And now I'm just going to cinch that cable tie tight. You love it? Fantastic. Thank you. Super easy. That's what Saturdays are about. This is a little bit longer project, so sorry, I'm just hustling through it, but I promise to have these things done in 30 minutes, so I'm going to get it in there. Okay, I like it. His head's in there nice. Now, I can use some of these berries a little bit underneath if I need to put up his head a little. Y'all, and make sure if you're getting this kit, this guy cannot be rained on. He needs to stay somewhere he's not going to get rained on, okay? I don't want to get anybody upset about him getting wet and making a mess, so keep him inside. Legs next. Legs are going right down here. This little collar's there, and the legs are going here. I'm going to move some of the berries around just a bit. One foot, the other foot. And I'm paying attention. What's going on with my berries? How are they looking? They look fine. And instead of using this hanger, we're just going to cut that off. We don't need that. We're going to come right through the crotch there and add in the, we're going to just grab it. Grab it right there. In the goods. Okay. Sorry, buddy. It'll be over quick. Okay. I grabbed a big chunk of grapevine. I'm just going to cinch that tight. And I like those heels kicking out. I think that's really cute. Uh-oh. That's okay. We'll grab that in a second. That's our bow. So let's grab our bow and pop it on next. And I'm going to try to run my bow attachment right where I put this one. If I got that a little tight, what I can do is just come in with another cable tie, put this one in the same area but go a little looser. I don't need to cut that one out. I'm just going to put one more. Oh, come on. Go through there, buddy. There it goes in. Okay, and so then I'm going to put this one not as tight. Taut, but not as tight, so I can fit a cable tie under it to attach the bow. It just makes it so simple for you to put it right in there. Okay, it's going in. Here comes on our bow. Let's fluff it one more time. We can fluff it once we get it on. But at the beginning of the video, we showed you how to tie the bow to make your own little blast-off bow to go down here. And this is nice. It's going to cover up all of our mechanics right in there. Okay, let's get it taut. This time we go tight to that other cable tie. And because it's on there, you can slide it right or left to help get it centered. Oh gosh, it's super cute already, guys. Now bring it down a little because we don't want to cover up his whole face. There's his cute little head. And I'm gonna put a little bit of berries behind him. Fluff him up. Okay, now curl some tails here. Let's get these tails curling. I just kind of do it like if you're curling your hair. I don't know, do people curl their hair anymore? But just like if you were putting it on a curler. Curl these up. I think it makes it nice and whimsical. And now, I didn't say you needed a glue gun earlier, but you are going to need a glue gun to put some of those berries back in. Here's our longer tails. We just want to kind of leave those long. Just pull them down and dangle them between his leggies. Those are cute. He's looking good. All kind of whimsical fun. All right, what I want to do now. Now what I want to do is I'm going to add some of these berries back in. And I especially want them to come out of this bow. So I'm going to dry fit them in right now, but then you're going to take and put glue on them once you decide where you want them. So I'm going to come from under the bow, like right between his little leggies here. And I will push him in. And you can use a glue gun also. And then that's kind of cool how he's having a little berry explosion kind of coming out of there. And I know I want to put 2 pieces right in there. Let's put the other one on this side. And you are going to be wanting to glue them in once you know exactly where they're going. How about this way, up towards the top? Yeah. That looks great. And those are kind of popping out of his bow. Can you see them popping out, the dimension? Yes. Now these 2 pieces we're going to put back in, but this time we're going to make them kind of cuddle his hat. And in design school we call this breaking the plane. We're going to break the plane of the elements in this wreath. And then I'm going to put one more over here, and I'm moving them. Look at them. They have wires in them, guys. Don't be afraid to use them. And I'm going to put this one. There was one behind there, but now I've moved it over a little bit. And now it's going to come out and have more dimension. So you're going to glue all those pieces back in. And then he's ready. He's ready. It's this really simple character wreath. And what makes it look like you haven't just taken and popped these things in there is we brought some of the elements from the back to the front, guys. The products I'm going to use today are from our live sale that we had at cuties.com at sold.com. So I'm going to be using them, and that's where you're going to get them instead of cuties.com. We will have a supply list eventually, but right now all this stuff is actively in that live sale area. Some of it could be sold out, but as far as I know, when I started, it was available. Okay. I didn't try out Yellowstone yet. I didn't see it on Netflix, so I got to figure out where it's located and where you guys are watching it, and then I'll give it a go. So I'm gonna start with, I think, an evergreen base today. It's not night. I feel like it is, but it's not. And some elf legs and a head. But the last time I did with the elf legs, I did them just straight down, and I'm really thinking I want some action. I mean, this elf needs to be doing something fun, so I think we're gonna play with it that way. I'll get it started. Let me see how my glue pot's doing. Oh, it's almost hot. It's just warming up. So, good to see you from Calgary. Yay, Ethel! Glad you're here. Kato, cool. Kimberly, I didn't even see the burgundy. That's pretty. Katrina's loving all the gold. Yay! Oh, Kim, it's on Paramount. Okay, I will have to find. Do you watch Paramount on its own thing? Is it its own platform? Or do you get it on like Hulu or something like that? Y'all, you know, when we first started moving, I've lost my scissors. They've got to be here somewhere. From you know, regular cable to all these other networks, it's cheaper. But now I see it's adding up. We're adding so many different things. Hey, Beverly. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. I'm on a hunt for my dadgum scissors. Okay, are they back here? Let me see if they're back in the back again. Well, I've lost 2 pairs of Fiskars. Probably Kaya came and got another one. All right. It's on cable. Well, which cable provider? Comcast or? Tell me. I'll see if I. Oh, the Paramount Network's on cable. I'll Google. I will Google it and I will figure out something. Hey there, Debbie. Good to see you. Oh, thanks, Jana. Something different. Something different for today. I really like more colorful stuff, but that's what we got going on. Let me see if I put the head in. I can't have his head at his crotch. I mean, all right, let's try that right there. See how that would work. I'm not going to glue anything yet. I'm just going to wire and see what we got going on. Oh, that's fun. Maybe he kicks him up this way. Oh, maybe he's like, hey, let's try that. I just have this hankering to do something different. Y'all, who is working on their trees? Because I am so ready to do that. Comcast. Look, yay, Alice. Cool. Yay, no meeting. I don't have any water. Oh, good. Have some water. I'm glad you're coming to hang out, Alice. Debbie. What do you mean, Debbie? Yellow from new. Tell me what that means. Oh, here you go, Debbie. Roswell. Good. Great to see you. Debbie, it's Friday the 13th. How does that mix in with the whole Roswell thing? No, I'm just jazzing you, Debbie. I'm sorry. We're glad you're here. You got to get a new tree, Alice? Oh, well, you could get a real one. If y'all aren't allergic or anything, you could go for the real. Like, where would your head be if your legs are out? Let me see. If I do that, where am I going to put this bow? Y'all, this could be just a disaster wreath, but I'm trying. Man, I really want the legs like that, but how am I going to get the head the way I want it? All right, I think we're going to stake the head with a wire stem. Wire or a dowel rod. We're going to do some heavy staking on it. We'll see how that works. We're going to try it. Hey, Karen. Look at Andrea from the UK. Karen's from Cambridge, England. Cool. On Fridays, we get a lot of you guys coming from the different time zones and parts of the world. This is fun. Glad you're here. I'm just poking a little hole in here. Patty, I can hang for a few before the next class. Yay, Patty. Come on in. Chill with us. It may take that long to get the head in. Kimberly says, my first tree went up in one of my son's rooms yesterday, but not decorated yet. And you're going to get a new tree for the family room. How fun, Kimberly. I am trying not to buy any new trees, Kimberly. I'm trying to use the trees I own. Keep telling myself that. Use the tree you own, Chloe. Over there in the England and UK, are you guys like tree crazy? Okay, let me say I'm from Texas, so everything's bigger in Texas. And then I'm American. And then Texas, we got to throw glitter all over it. So I'm curious to see what y'all would think about our crazy traditions over here. Hi, Kay. Debbie says I need to come up with, so I got this in, I got to glue it, guys, in there. A Southwestern wreath theme after the holidays. I'm still learning. Oh, Debbie, you can do all kind of stuff. Girl, check on Pinterest. See what's, see what's trending after the holidays. See what you've got when you type in Southwestern decorating and see what you get. Now, here in Texas, they do some, and this might be too Western, but they do some really neat things with succulents and saddles and antlers. That may be too far, but that's very popular in our Western decorating here. But Southwest might be a little bit different. Hello, everybody. God, Louise from Manchester. Hi, good to see you. Mary's checking in from San Diego. You guys are coming from all over. Okay, Donna got 2 trees up already. I'm jealous, Donna. Donna, you're so ahead of me. I'm gonna get there. Okay, I want this head just like right there. I don't have arms for him, so he'll have to pretend like his arms are kind of in everything. I think he's gonna go there. All right. Just kind of shooting it out above the wreath. I'm going to wire it in right now. I'm going to have to do more than just wire though. But I'm sticking them in to start. Alright. Dude, stay there. And let me get some cable ties and I will cinch him down. Y'all, this creation is going to be the slowest of the century. I'm on slow mode today. Okay. Since the family's not getting together for Thanksgiving, Patty says you're going to put up Christmas decorations earlier. Go for it, Patty. I know, I'm all worried about it. It's not even Thanksgiving, but I know I have to get it done. I have to get it done. I have planned for the most extravagant plans, but if I don't get in there and get them done, nothing's going to happen. So I would probably be doing, gluing this a little bit more too, but I'm just going to cable tie it and wire it for right now. And then I'll need to tack a little glue in there, but my glue is not quite hot enough yet. It's a little thick. All right, he's in. Okay, and we're done. How do you guys like it? Isn't he amazing? Oh, no, we're not done. Yay, Linda! You guys, we're shipping orders as fast as we can. We are working so hard lately. They're coming. They're coming to you. Oh my gosh. Same here. Robin was at Walmart and you almost bought a new tree, but you don't need another. Robin. Same. Same, girl. Same. Because look, guys, let's be honest. My whole tree is going to be covered head to toe. It doesn't even have to be pretty underneath. It just has to be a blank slate. So, I don't really need to panic, right? Okay, this guy. I have one of these. I wish I had two. Maybe we'll put this over here. And we'll have it shoot out. I'm using everything from the live sale that we had yesterday. So I'm not going to use everything, but this is a bow we made on Bow Wednesday. So if we put that over to the side and he's kicking it over here, what does that look like on video? Looks interesting. What if I put it over here? I mean, the other option is to put it at his neck, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to do something different. Let's put it over here. Okay? And we'll see what comes up next. I'm putting it in. I'm doing it. Just do it. Y'all, on Wednesdays at 7, we make bows. Come and join us. You can learn all about bow making. So you can make your own easy bows. This week we played with the, oh, you know what? This is that short cable tie. I need to put a big one in there. We played with 4-inch ribbon, which was a lot of fun. So, y'all, I put the little cable tie in the back, and I shouldn't have done that. Dang. You think it's going to be cute, Diane? I hope so. I hope so. Or it's going to be, that elf is going to try to run off this wreath. Carla, you in slow mode. Carla, you've been doing so much. Hope your classes all went well. It looked like you're rocking. I'm so proud of you. You've been doing a great job nailing it. Thanks, Sheree. Susie, do I make centerpieces for tables? Yes, we do, Susie. Generally, we do some smaller pieces on live, but our like bigger centerpieces we do in our design school class. We have a lot of fun. Mindy, your mystery box is on its way. Yay! Well, I hope you like it, Mindy. All kind of fun stuff. All kind of good stuff. Parting with my collection. All right, I'm coming up here. I'm going to put this in. Okay, bow and legs is all we got so far. I'm just going to tuck that in case I want to move it or whatever. Let me pull these up. All right, dude. I just love those little legs kicking it to the side. Okay, so we got like a whole party going on over here. We need to add 2. I don't know what we're getting in. Yeah. Yes, you'll get to see my tree when it's done. Yes, yes. God willing and the creek don't rise. Yes. Boy, you gotta be careful saying the creek don't rise in Houston, because that could happen, right? Mm-hmm. Your trees have always been fairly traditional. I get it. Mine too, but now that I'm a content creator, that means I come in here and I create content and I teach people how to do floral design. I have to do a little bit different so I can inspire you to want to create and all that good stuff. Plus it's freaking fun. It's so fun to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do pink guys, you know. Okay. Kim's doing a craft show. Good. Have fun, Kim, and hopefully get some leads, sell some stuff. Hi, Teresa. Good. You had fun, Suzanne? I'm glad you did. Clea, are you out of stock of the gingerbread with the candy cane spray? I couldn't find them on Etsy or Cooley's.com. Did you order it before, Diane? I can check. I can check for you, but we still should have some gingerbread with the candy cane spray. Diane, I'm not sure which one that is. Did you search just gingerbread and see what came up? Joan, you got your angel ring tree topper? Cute. That is a cute little project. I love that. Okay, so I'm thinking if we put this here, maybe it'll look like he's like strolling with his pop, you know? Kind of crisscrossing. How's that look? Looks interesting, but it needs to be right here, I think. I'm just trying to get my big things in. Okay, Mr. Elfie. This is going to be your pop right here. I'm not going to even trim this. I'm going to let this kind of just overlap and just be big and obnoxious. Why not? I need some floral pins. Gosh, dang it, I'm not organized. I'll bring a few over. I'm just going to attach a candy with some floral pins, you know. Kimberly made a scarecrow wreath rail. I didn't realize it was inappropriate. Yeah, Kimberly, I used to make scarecrow wreaths all the time, and he would always have a couple pumpkins and a nice little gourd. I think you'll get it. Mindy, you love the bow? Me too, Mindy. I do too. Alright, so I'm just going to use some of this pine and pin on a couple of pins back here so this dude does not fall forward or go anywhere. And he's on it. Easy, Mr. Elf. I ordered some other elves too to go in my tree, so I'll be curious to see how that's going to work. Like elf head and legs. I'm going to play with those. And if there's any of these left, I could play with some of these in the tree too. I think they'd be fun. Oh, hey, Jordan. Good to see you. Hi, Karen. Happy Friday to you too. Hey, Sherry. A lot of new people on. Jordan, no pink. Go. Jordan, please. All colors of trees are exciting. All the holiday trade shows were canceled, Sheree. I'm understanding. Oh yeah, Diane, check comments sold. If you see them over there, the item you want, you can email me and I can move it to coolies.com for you. Okay? Hey, Donna, welcome. Glad you're here from Canada. So far, we got a candy, we got a bow, we got some cute legs, and we've got a head. That's what we got so far. But he's actually kind of cute so far. So like if you're a beginner and you're thinking, oh my god, I can't make a wreath or whatever. Look, this is just fine right here. Only thing a little complicated I do was put his head on a stick. Okay, and now we're going to go and add a bunch of fun stuff to really make him pop. But you can do it. Oh, thank you. Carla says, thanks for the help with shipping my 36-foot garland. Holy moly. Good for you. I know, Carla. It's a lot to ship. Yeah. I know, they are. And it's a big project. I've done a few big garlands for some clients back in the day, and they were a lot. Okay, we're not done. We're going to add a lot of more fun stuff and go to town. But, you guys, legs, head, bow, candy. Okay? And there's nothing fancy about the placement or anything on that. You can all do that, okay? Now let's get some, let's go to town. Let's get some twig action. Y'all can ask the girls in design school. I love twigs. I love wispiness, so it's coming. Hey, Robin. Hey, Trish. Good to see you guys. Debbie, I'm glad you're loving it. Okay, I'm going to trim these all out. Have y'all ever been so tired you feel hungover? That's how I feel. I feel like I had a party and I was just whooped, right? Garlands are no joke, but you love doing them. I know, Jordan, but she was shipping hers. I think she loved making it, but it was the shipping part that wasn't as fun. But I'll tell you guys, if you ever want to get into selling your pieces and shipping them, I want you to just get over that fear of shipping and the difficulty of shipping. It's not easy, but anything, the more you do it, the easier it gets. That's kind of how I am with technology. The more I do it, the easier it gets. So, same thing with everything. You can't give up your third time, or you can't put 2 listings on Etsy and say, oh, I didn't get a sale, I give up. That's just not the way it works. You got to get in there. Okay, so let's get going. I have 6 pieces of this to get in here. Get in there. Here we go. Alrighty, dude, where am I going to have this come out of? How am I going to do it? I think I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in here. I'm just gluing it in. And we're going to just get a little party started at Mr. Elf Head here. Yep. Because it's Friday the 13th. We're not worrying about that. We're just into party mode. So, Chrissy, good to see you, Chrissy. I love that name, Chrissy. Girl, I go right to the Regal Beagle, baby. Oh, man, those are good old days. Okay, going in here. Tucking it in. Kind of like he is in the wreath, and he's going to explode out. Robin says she has a 5-foot centerpiece. You're trying to figure out how to ship. You dread it. Robin, big box. Tie it down. Don't dread it. Just do it. Charge what you need to ship it. And you guys quit being afraid to charge what you need. Y'all, this is so much work sometimes. You better charge right. Or if you do charge wrong the first time, you've learned your lesson. Now you know, right? Hey, Mary. Good to see you. Brenda, what's up? Are you off? No friendly skies today? Off? No friendly skies today? Oops, my booty hit that. Stay back. My little sparkles in here. You're loving it? Yay! I'm glad you are. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Arvina! Arvina, so when I send that text in community, I'm giving you a link there, okay? So hopefully you can click the link and find me. So if I say I'm going live here in Khalees, that's the Khalees Facebook page. If you get the text that I'm going live in design school, then you know we're in design school. And that's the group Khalees Design School, okay? Yes. That's your issue with charging. I understand. Let me help you a little bit with your pricing. So basically what I usually teach is I start off a little low. I say you're gonna start off charging 2 times your materials till you start feeling more confident. You're getting some sales and you are getting some momentum. And as you start to get more momentum and be busier, then you're going to bump your pricing up to 2.5 and then eventually to 3. And that's 3 times the cost of your materials, okay? We haven't added in any labor time or anything like that yet because you're a beginner. It's going to take you a lot longer to make something, okay? Then over time, you're going to keep bumping that price up. You're also going to have to configure in some shipping charges and all that kind of stuff. But as you get more confident and more momentum, you need to think about all the things that you're charging for. And a lot of people say, well, I got it on sale at Hobby Lobby or whatever. Well, what happens if on a Wednesday somebody wants something and it's not on sale now for another week and you can't get over there? You've got to charge from the retail point markup. And if you get something on sale, great. But you can't always pass that on to your customer because you don't always have access to it at that cost. So that's the deal. And you guys, if you want to learn more about business, I'm one of the business coaches over on the Deco Exchange team now. So that's pretty cool. I do Etsy for them. And if you want to, but they have so much content that could blow your mind for your wreath business or any kind of creative business. You can check all that out through my affiliate link at coachkhalid.com. Coachkhalid.com. Brenda says, are you teaching the Etsy class at Deco Exchange, a special one? Brenda, I think that's just Damon. I don't think I'm doing anything with that one, but you never know. Damon could call me at the last second and say, Clea, I need you to do this. So, but I am in Deco Exchange teaching in the group every week. Every week. And I am really loving it. I'm really loving it. I've been in a little, I think this is my second month. I like it. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, CoachClee.com. Jeez, I need to know my websites. So far, I'm just popping all of these in. Just keep popping them in. See how much dimension that's added already? Let me put this one in and I'll show you. These are just some simple, they kind of like a firecracker look. They're not. They're for Christmas, but if you had any left over, they'd work great for patriotic too. I probably won't have any left because I'll be using all mine, but if I did. Okay, so here's what we got so far. So far so good. Pretty cute. Okay. Dawn, did you use gaps and cracks in the wooden sign on the back wall? No, I don't, Dawn. In my teaching, I never use gaps and cracks. Okay, that's just my personal preference. This one right here is a wreath. It's on a wreath base, but I use Gorilla Glue and green floral foam. I know it's more expensive, but from my experience traveling all over the country doing craft shows for 17 years, I've better success with the green floral foam, holding up better, traveling, and working better for you. So, okay? That's what I suggest. Karen says, are you going to have a kit for this one? No, Karen, this stuff is all available on our comment sold website, and Nicole can put the link up for you, and you can see it. We're not even going to have a supply list for this one. It is all in our comment sold sale. All right, let's add some more whimsy. I have been dying to use these icy berries. Let's get them in there. Let's get them in there. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Maria, share with friends and family. God bless you. You are a blessing to us. Thank you. All right, let's get these in. I'm going to play with this one first. Oh my God, this is awesome. I've been wanting to play with it. It's snowed, but it's paper underneath, so look, we can tear it like a... Woo! Yes. Sometimes we get supplies and I don't have time to work with them, and I'm so excited. So stinking excited. I know, Chrissy. I know it. I'm getting in there. I hope we didn't sell out and I'm tearing up somebody's. If you get a refund, you know what happened. Clee, don't you use my berries. That's true. Hey, Shirley. Great to see you. Happy Friday, too. I'm glad you came to hang out with us, freestyling here. We've been talking about all kind of stuff. Having a blast. All right, so these are nice and wired. I've only got 3 stems, but I don't want to get them too little or they'll just disappear. Let me see. Kind of the way I'm doing this design, I need to kind of have 4 pieces. Let's see if I can. I'm going to break them down just a little bit shorter. Oh, you guys are loving the berries. Me too. Okay, let me just thin them out a bit. If I keep buying stuff that's thick like this, I'm going to have to get some bigger wire cutters. I'm getting all the sugared and snowed and... Are you guys addicted to that stuff too? I am so addicted. You know? Yeah, Mindy, your stuff is safe if it's on the way. Oh, that's right. You know it's coming. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. It could be. No, it may not be your error at all. Facebook sometimes is a little whack. I know I was trying to click on something the other day and it went nowhere. It just went nowhere. I kept clicking on it. And it's like, what? It was working. Now it's not. Hey, Melissa. Thank you. Me too. All right, I got that all cut up, but let me see if I have a couple of pine sprays we can put in first before these. I don't know if I have more than one or not. Hold on. Oh, little pine, pine, pine. Oh, I know where some more are. Can y'all hold for just a second? I think I've got some at the door out here. Let me look. Tanya feels like she takes a bath in glitter every day. Yes, Tanya. Totally. Ooh, well, what I got here? I got some stuff here. Oh, yeah. Hold, please. I got something I like. It's snowy, but I feel like we're mixing snow and glitter. I don't care. We're going to go for it. Snow, glitter, ice. Why not? This is an elf, an imaginary elf with a big candy. I think we can mix it all and feel good about it. So this one's on our regular website, guys. This is not on clays.com. The item number is 81147, and it is a snowy grass. Oh, yeah. I'm a fan of it. It's kind of like a normal grass we use with snow on it and glitter. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking a bath in it as well. I'm in. Totally. These were spring-loaded, but they've wore out. It's time for a new pair. See that extra effort I'm making to open it? You don't want to do that. That causes hand fatigue and problems with your wrists and stuff. So you need to get spring-loaded cutters. Oh, thank you for posting the link there. I mean the item number. Okay. So now I'm just going to kind of festive them up a little. Some good grass. Get some action going in here. Get him whimsical. He went from being so conservative, now he's going to be on steroids. Elf on roids. Roid elf. I feel like that's the way we would do it here. Okay. Sometimes Fridays, you never know what we're coming up with, because I kind of try to limit myself with supplies so I'll be challenged on what I'm doing. And this is going to be a challenge, all right. Oh, but it's going to be fun. Hey, Jennifer, thank you. Glad you do. Getting a little out of my comfort zone as far as what are we doing here. But, you know, Friday the 13th and all, we can do it. Mary, these normally come spring-loaded. Just any kind of, these come from Lowe's, and they come that way. They just broke over the years. Yeah. Lowe's. They're called a mini bolt cutter. That's the ones I like. Alrighty, let me get up here and get some more going on with Mr. Elf. So funny. He's a steroid off, Sharon. Yes. Well, if he's like the movie Elf, he should be on steroids. That's perfect. He's like the movie Elf. He's gonna be whack. He's gonna be great. I'm just trying to get. I'm not a fan of like regular pine wreaths, so I don't want to see that part. I want to just take your eye away from it and really get him going on, you know. Get him action. Yeah, Stephanie Friday. Whoop whoop. Kim says, I have a question. When you order a pick machine, does it come with picks or do you have to order separate? I think, Kim, it comes with a few, but you should order some separate. Cool thing is pick machines come with different lengths of picks. So read that and see what would be more effective for you. I will say I do not use a pick machine anymore. I try to work with florals that have nice sturdy stems where I don't have to take that extra step of the pick machine. So you might consider that unless you're just really wanting to pick small, delicate things. It's going to be lucky. Heck yeah. It's all in how you look at it, right? Joan, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, if you have arthritis, you definitely want it spring-loaded. I have noticed, actually, some of the ladies in design school, this particular one, the grip is a little too wide for them. And they find when their hand's out that wide, it's too hard for them to squeeze on it. So you might want to go and actually go to Lowe's or a hardware store and play with some. They have all kind of different ones that are spring-loaded, and see what works best for you, okay? Let's see. Hey, Sylvia. Thank you, Amy. Brenda, did you decorate your house in elf theme last year? Yes, Brenda. The kitchen is always elf and gingerbread. And so we've added to that, like on steroids. Because why not? I mean, Texas pandemic. What else are we supposed to do? We're not going to Disney World this Christmas. We're going to be here. Christmas Carolish. Janet, cute. Cute. I love that. Nicole just posted my affiliate link for the Wirecutters. Thanks, Nicole. Okay, Trudy says she sold an Etsy on day and it's the first time you got the marketing fee. Okay, Trudy, let's talk about it for a minute. So, Trudy just learned this cool thing that Etsy does, and don't look at it as a negative, because Etsy does these offsite ads for you. It goes and advertises for you on Google. Okay, those ads are expensive. I used to participate in the Etsy ads on Google, and that used to be separate and you had a choice to opt out. I always am all in on whatever Etsy's doing. If they're asking me to participate in this or do this, I'm going to do that because I want to show them I'm a team player. I'm about doing better for Etsy so Khalid can do better too. So they always were very expensive. I'd spend, $300 in a month and I'd make $300. So they'd kind of be a wash. So the nice thing, Trudy, in a way, is that you only paid the 15% when you made a sale. And I know it was a lot, but I want you to think about your pricing and say, okay, if I make a sale on an offsite ad, how much am I willing to absorb of that, and how much do I need to up my pricing a little so it doesn't stress me out when I make that that sale, okay? Because literally, Etsy is the cheapest platform you could ever sell on. It is. And once again, y'all want to learn more, y'all come join me at CoachKhalid.com. I can help you more with your Etsy shops. And the rest of the Deco Exchange team can help you everywhere. All your social media. They can get you on the right track. Anyway, Trudy, I'm excited you made the sale. I just want you to get your pricing just a little bit better so you're not stressed about the 15%. Okay? Oh, yeah, Brenda, the chair covers. Yeah, I got to get those back out. And the table? Yeah. Oh, excited, Brenda. I bought so much new stuff, I forgot about the old stuff. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to work a little more grass down here. We're trying to get it real wispy and full and making him look like elf on roids, right? Isn't that what we decided? He's a roid elf. Let me get these poking out. Okay. I'm loving that so far. Okay, so we just really bushed it out, which is a totally different look you may not like, but that's kind of my style, getting it really, really good. Okay. I know, I understand you don't want to pay extra and you keep the money. I get it. But look at it this way, you wouldn't have had the sale. Okay? Generally those offsite ads, they convert for people who are not necessarily on Etsy at all. I sell all kind of strange stuff to people just Googling, right? Hey Linda, good to see you. Miranda, you forget what you already have? Yeah, because that's last year's stuff. But you're right, we made all the cute chair covers and everything. I want a little more grass at his neck before I move on to the berries. I'm going to put the berries in. You're liking him? Good. He's kind of different than I normally make, so what the heck. Do something different for fun. Okay, I'm going to trim this one down. This is a pusher bush, so what that means, I can push it up and get it shorter. And add some, make them a little fuller. But I want a little greenery under the neck here. Right under his cute little, I don't even know what you call that. His cute little collar, I guess, with the bells. That's cute. Oh, Linda, you sold one of your angel wings design. Yay! Yay! Yeah, Stephanie, Damon is doing a pop-up class, and I will have to get the link for it. And I think all the proceeds from that are going to the Christmas Blessing Project. So if you guys want to start off and just learn a little bit about Etsy, that would be a perfect thing. If anybody has that link, can you post it? Nicole, I don't know what the name of it is yet. He just announced it yesterday. But you can always email us too. You can email Nicole at nicole@cleves.com and I can get my get the link for you. We'll find it. Alright, I'm going in with the berries. So I'm just kind of going with the berries in between the grasses and the picks. I'm going to use the longer ones up here. We're just going to fill it in. Yay, sure. Pamela, you're liking the fullness? Me too. That's what I'm trying to do. Don't forget, all this stuff we had in our comments sold sale. So, it's a little bit wild. And hopefully no one bought all these berries and I'm not cutting up their berry. Or their elf head and legs. Or I'm going to have to beg for forgiveness. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you very much. No, Nicole is our spot-on helper. She's awesome. Okay. I'm adding in berries. And then I feel like we need something else whimsical. Maybe some candy canes or something after this. After we get it nice and full of like our berries and grasses. Then we need something else, you know, candy-ish. Bonnie, Nicole, see if you can get that link Bonnie posted and see if that's the one that Damon texted, possibly. Linda, if it's your stuff, just send you the read. Okay, Linda, that works. Oh my gosh. I was like, well, I already cut it up. I hope I haven't. There was plenty there yesterday, but you just never know if somebody checked out. Oops. Okay, Bonnie, she should be able to get it, click through it and get the link without the community link. That's from the text messaging, but we'll figure it out. Thank you, Bonnie. We'll get it straight. Y'all, Damon will have an idea at 1 o'clock, and by 2 it's implemented and it's ready to go, and no one knows what's happening. And it's like, okay, we're doing something new, guys. We're doing something new. I do like these berries. These are awesome. Okay, let me put a little more under the neck. I've got one more piece. Okay, so the thing is with this Etsy thing that Damon's doing for the Christmas Blessing Project, it's a Facebook event. So you have to sign up through Facebook, and you can't have access to the training till the payment goes through Facebook. He's also testing that out. Oh, good, Joan. I'm glad you like the berry. I think they're helping. They're helping kind of sell that sugary look. We got glitter, we got sugar, we got the candy that's sparkly. So I think all that's helping. I'd like to put in a little bit more whimsy though. Alright, here's what we got so far. We got the elf on the run. Elf on the run. You've got to go to cleves.commentsold.com. Don't Google it. Just type it in with nothing in front of it. and it will take you there, Vivian. We could give you the link. Hey, Damon, good, Damon. I was just talking about the project, the Etsy pop-up class that you're doing. Can you give us the correct, we think we have the correct link, but can you put it in the comments? So we're going to the right place. Perfect timing. I hope Damon wanted to come in and help for a minute. Get in here, buddy. All right, I'm gonna put some of these in because we need some more candy. Cher had an order from Hong Kong to ship to Alaska. That is crazy. Wow. That is crazy. Interesting. Linda's posting another one too. We got a lot of links going. If Damon has a chance to post, I will we'll pin it. Okay. Hey Wanda. What's up? We're elfing it. We got an elf on roids today. Okay, Linda. I think we got it covered. I'm gonna pin that one you've got, Nicole, and see if it'll stay. Okay. Oh, Damon's got one. Let me use Damon's then. It may be all the same. Oh, I think Nicole did it. Oh, Lord. Got it. Okay, so that's the pop-up Etsy class. So that's going to be a perfect starting point, jumping off point for you to get an idea. He's also going to cover some strategy on there. All kind of stuff. It'll be exciting. It will be exciting. Okay, let's put some of these in. We only have 3, so we've got to get them around the party here. But I know I want one right in here. Oh, that's cute. That's fun. Pamela, me too. Me too. I just think they're just so fun because they got a little bit of a curl. Yeah. How about one on this side too? Even though we've got this kind of working with it. Maybe we'll come a little bit lower. Ooh, how's that look? I like that there. I like that. Let's pop that in. Y'all, this is a elf roid wreath. It's going pretty good. I'm liking it. These are supplies I would never normally put together. And that just tells you you could do all kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Damon. It's not little though, Damon. It's a big old roid elf. Oh my gosh. And the red and white candies and the spray, are the red and white candies a spray or a pick on them? These were a long stem and I've cut it apart. It had 3 of these on one, okay? And like I said, all this stuff's on our Comment Sold live sale from Wednesday night. So, all of this, Lynn, is in our design school class, okay? So if you want to get on the list to do design school, it opens up again in March. We have a wait list, so if you get on it, when we have updates about the class or little teasers or anything free, we'll shoot those out to you if you're on that list. You can get on that at cleese.com. Nicole, could you pop the link for her so she knows where to put her email? Don't you love that gold? I do too. Man, I love it. I'm going up in here. I'm just wrapping it around a little because make sure I've got enough greenery holding it in place. I gotta curl up this one right above the berries. Yeah. Y'all, this is going crazy. I got some candy next. Got a little bit of candy. Okay, thank you so much. Perfect, Nicole. Hey, Faith. Oh, we've got 2 of these. I think we need to put them in there. Not sure yet, but let's cut them long. We can always trim it back down. Let's go long on these. Boom, 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 boom. I just love these details, how they're wrapping the stems with the little candy. That's just so cute. How are you, Patricia? I'm glad you're joining us. Okay, I'm trimming all these off. So I've got 2. I've got my 3 candies. I think I want one right there. And then maybe we'll have one coming out of the bow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that'll be cute. My God, we're working a miracle on this. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Una. I'm glad you're here. I totally love playing with all this stuff. And starting a project and being like, oh my God, this is going to be a hot mess. And then it turning out okay. Or we can always rip it all apart. If it's not working out, we can tear it up. I feel like we need this in here. I'm going to get behind his little head. Just kind of put it up by his ear in these berries. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. I'm going to put this in under the bow, kind of coming out of the center. Okay. Oh, you're not getting anywhere? You know, that replay's up on here. Just go back and watch it from Wednesday, and you can stop it and go back through and just work with it. I think we did cuts to make that happen. We cut the ribbon. I'm just going to put that a little bit at an angle. Okay, here's what we got. So far, here's what we're coming with. And I think I'm hanging it just slightly sideways like that. Okay. Woo, you liking it so far? Good, good. Okay, let's see. I'm going to see if I would like a little bit more whimsical if I have anything else. In a perfect, oh yes, I do. Look what I found. All right, excellent, Trish. I'm glad you signed up. Woohoo! Yeah, you know, go back and watch that video. Faith, you've never seen anything a hot mess? Well, girl, this right here started off real hot. Real hot. It's coming together better than expected. Sometimes I think things are coming together and I'm like, yes. And other times I'm like, ugh. Lord, what happened? Okay, on this pick, when you cut it apart, you got to be careful because it can unravel. I'm going to try to tear it a little bit. I still use it though. I just stick it in a lot of glue. You're loving him? Yay! Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Brenda. Okay. Let me trim these off. I'm just getting them all. And we can use these like a little bit of a whimsical fun part to put in. And then I think we're going to bring it home. Trish, me too. I love these for every season, every color, black and white even, all of that. They're cute. Let's bring them in, yeah. Let's bring them in. Okay, as far as where we're going to put them, we have 3. So I definitely think I want one up here because I just want it to be like this Whoville type feeling up there. Alright. I gotta get it in just right. And then I'm gonna just do something crazy, but I think I'm gonna pull it out like that, up and over. Do I have any more grass? Let me put a little more grass up there. All of a sudden I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it now. I can't wait to do my Christmas trees. Sometimes when you do this for a living every day, I'll be honest with you, sometimes you're going through the motions and just doing what you need to do that day. But other times I get into it. And that's the fun part, right? Thank you. Wanda, do I have a bow tutorial? Yes, ma'am. We did these bows. You can go right back on our Facebook page here, look under videos, and you can find that exact bow. We just did it on Wednesday. Oh, good. Most of these items are on cuties.com. Thank you, Nicole. Excellent. Hi, Pam. Thank you. Pam, we're still live. We were with you. You caught us live. But that's a good idea to always comment, just in case it is a replay. Alright, let's put one more over here. I'm going to have this one come maybe a little more forward. Oh, no, let's have it come down and over. Down and over. Ooh, yes. Like that, kind of coming down. That's fun. Okay, I'm going to do one more around his head, like his head exploded. I'm glad you like it. Woohoo! Head explosion. I'm just going to come right up here again. Because remember, we want him to feel like he's like in this wreath. He got all hung up in it. He was having a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying creating with us. And you get in the spirit too, right? So you can get... Trish, the feet are in the middle here. Oh, if you go back and watch, you can see I put them at the beginning. It's just right here where you can see where they're going. All right, let me take a look where else we need anything. I think we're pretty good. I just did something a little bit different and put him cockeyed and put his legs going, kicking out. Just for something, I don't know, different and fun. How cute is he? I'm loving him. All right, let's go take a look. Get a close-up, guys, of him. There he is. He's kicking his heels up. He got all up in this wreath. So our elf on roids is done, guys. Our wreath base is in. So, guys, we are going to be rocking this out with some elf legs. So I'm going to get those in first. Hi, Joanne. Vicky, love the bows. I love it. I love it. So these little elf legs, I love them because they're striped like candy. And they have boa. Who doesn't just love that? Love it. Yay. Okay, so let's take these and get them ready. I'm envisioning two elves crashing in like crazy to this wreath. I know, back again. You're back, I'm back, we're all back. Y'all, we're getting a nasty wreath habit, aren't we? Karen, you want this shirt? Karen, I got it at Disney World last December. Before all of this came, we were in Disney World. They still have them. You can probably go to shopdisney.com and they will have some. No power, geez. We are getting rain now. Mandalorian on Friday. I know, it's so exciting. Yes, yes. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Mary Bates. You've been sick? I'm glad you're here, Miss Bates. In his house. Bates Motel is here. You're a fan of the child, Tamla? All right, so I'm thinking we're going to kind of stagger these. We're going to go kind of crazy. We're going to have one over there and one over here. And we'll be using the bows kind of similarly. So I'm going to put one at a time, right? You got your baby Yoda doll. Good for you. Let's see, Wilhelmine, you're painting a grapevine today. When it dried, the color is different. Does that happen? Probably, you know what you can do, Wilhelmine, is you can just use that as a base coat and then put another coat on. You could use like a product like Kills to not let it come through because it's got, you know, wood, it's got that tannins in it, they come through. So, you never know. You never know, right? Karen, yeah, shopdisney.com. It's a nasty little habit I have on Shop Disney too. Oh boy. Boy, I'm telling you, all this shopping I'm doing online whenever all this is going on. Let me pop this one in. We'll get this guy going. I know I want it up here. Woohoo. Keep those legs somewhat together, Elf. We can't have all that right away. Y'all are excited about Baby Yoda? Hi, Nancy. Debbie says, is that 50-yard ribbon? Listen, you couldn't find it. Debbie, I can give you the item number. I know we have a few rolls left. It could be over on comments sold though. Richard's preparing for comments sold. So Debbie, that item number was 501940-711. Thanks, Kayla. Hi, Lily. Busy. Yes, busy everywhere. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you may have to base coat it. I know, Melissa, y'all are setting records for storms. Okay, let me get this back. I'm sorry you're getting all the storms. We're here in Houston. We're very familiar with hurricanes, tropical storms, flooding, you know, crashing winds. We're familiar with it all. All right, I'm gonna put this down. I've got them a little bit at opposite angles. This is gonna be big because, you know, I like to make it big. Because how boring is everything else? Hi, Catherine. Your double door wreath sold this week. Yay! That's so exciting, Catherine. Yay! All right, guys, I'm going to be getting into my flock garland. This has been my go-to lately for a less expensive filler, so I'm going to get it going on here. Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate you posting it. Hi, Georgie. I know, Catherine, that's exciting. Anybody else sell anything this week? If we've got any sellers on here? Or if you're a creator, tell us what you've been creating. What you've been busy doing. All right, I'm going to trim this off. Get these going. I'm going to need several pieces, so I'll be trimming for a minute so we can chat. We can chat it up while we're here cutting. Y'all, so we are in the home stretch for design school. If you haven't been watching, you don't know what am I talking about, that's our class where we teach you how to create beautiful, beautiful arrangements, easy, step by step. And the neat thing is it's all recorded, so you don't have to be there at a certain time. You don't have to consume it in any particular order. You just come in and create what you want to create when you want to create it. All right. Hi, Janice. Hey, Marvy. Hi, Janie. Good to see you. Pip, you've got some custom orders. You're waiting for supplies. I love it. Hi, Shirley. Jill, how many of the garlands you use? I haven't used too many. I think I'm on, this might be my third one. Maybe not. I used some on that. No, I think it's my second one. I think it's my second one, Jill. Thank you. Okay, so there is the link for design school, guys, where to sign up. The flocked garland is, I can give you the item number. Yes, it's on cleese.com. 55132. Try that one. You can search it. Let's see, what do you got? Teresa sold 4 wreaths, 6 candy canes. I was just teaching over in the Deco Exchange business coaching. You guys can find out more about that at coachkhalid.com. And we were searching up candy canes. So we were looking candy canes on Etsy to see how many of them were up there as far as candy cane wreath. All your turbine arrangements sold like pumpkins. I love that, Catherine. That's awesome. Linda, you absolutely love those 2 items behind you. Beautiful. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you do. Anne's watching for the first time. Welcome, Anne. So glad to have you. Don't be a stranger. Come hang out anytime. You sold 8, Shirley. Oh, look at the success. You guys are rocking. Have a good hamburger, Chris. Yummy. Get extra cheese. All right, I'm going to stop for a second. I've cut up about half of it. I probably don't need quite that much, but I might, you know. Jill, they're going longer. It's either 2 or 3, Jill. You know, I've been getting in there. Oh, Vertigo. And you know, it's so rough, Vicki. Vertigo is rough. Oh, thanks, Damon, for sharing. I appreciate it so much. Richard looks, he moved it. Okay. So we'll have that ribbon on our live sale tomorrow. He's preparing for the live sale. You guys, if you've never hung out with us over here, you're new. On Wednesdays, we do bow making every week when our class is not open. It's a free video. You can come watch it here. We teach you how to make bows. And then after that at 7, let's see, the bow making starts at 7 Central, and at 8:30 we have the live sale in our group. It's called Cleese Wreath Making Supplies, and that's a free group we have. Woohoo! Good job, Chris. He sold 20 wreaths. Way to go. I love it. Thanks, Rosario. You're going to try one, Jill? Good. Catherine, this wreath is going to be fun. It's going to... These elves are busy already. They're like legs up, ready to roll. I'm going to come in behind and get this garland in here to start with. Right behind these legs. I'm going to kind of weave it around a little bit of grapevine for a little backup plan. Excuse me. Between boa and flocking, I'm inhaling all kind of stuff in here. Hi, Carol. Hi, Bonnie. Great to have you. So I'm starting off here, guys. I have to, what we call shake hands in design school. I have to fluff, all right, basically. Shake hands with each piece. And that's really important because if you don't fluff the material, it doesn't even have a chance to shine and be pretty and show its potential. If it's all squished or not going the right direction, then we can't even appreciate how it should look. So you need to do that. You like their shiny bright feet? Me too. And that little bit of boa, Debbie, I love that too. That's a little pizzazz going on right there. Pizzazzy. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more behind his legs. Up in here, up in here. Okay. Get it going in. Spread these out. Very nice. How about a little bit at the bottom there? Hi Bonnie. Hi Connie. Ruth, do I ever use a pick machine? Ruth, I try not to. I own several pick machines. I try to buy florals and sell florals that don't need a pick machine. It's just one more step, and because I ran a really high performing Etsy shop, and you'll find this in my business coaching and everything, like I try to eliminate steps and stuff that's kind of filler that you don't need. And so for me, that was the pick machine. I try to do my cuts at the lengths I need them when I'm making arrangements, buy things that have longer stems, so I don't need the pick machine. So you won't see me use it hardly ever because I just eliminated it years ago. I have several, but I just try not to use them. Let's see. Okay, hi Deborah. Anne says, I need to purchase a glue pot for my florals, just not sure which one to get, as I've seen people use different ones. So Anne, I like this big one. It is an electric skillet. You can get basically any brand. I got this one at Walmart, I believe, but you could get it at walmart.com. You could grab it over at Amazon, anything like that. It's for cooking. I like it really big like this because I like to put whole blocks of foam and stuff in there. So I don't like the little ones that are made for crafting. My personal opinion. Okay. Catherine, that's glue. That's what we were just talking about. Oh, Karen, if you need help finding the tutorials, just send me an email, okay? And Nicole or I will get back to you. Just send it to Kali@Kali's.com and we'll get you directly where you need to go. Okay? What size am I cutting the pine? I'm doing it where it has like 4 sprays on it. It's probably about 10 to 12 inches, something like that. Debbie says I cut at an angle and I buy better quality supplies. Yes, Debbie's in design school. She knows. I just try to eliminate things so we don't have to worry with another thing to do. There's nothing wrong with using a pick machine. It's a great tool. For me, I am very impatient and I want things done fast because to me, doing this for a living, time is money, and so we want to be able to kick out as many as we can. Okay. Mary, once again, if you're having trouble with it, just shoot me an email. We'll hold a spot for you. Just shoot me an email and we will look it up and get you where you need to go. Okay? Because it's the first time for a lot of people and you may not know where to go. Lily got into school. Good. Hi, Jan, watching from Fulshire, right down the road. Yay. Oh, thanks, Pat. Thank you. I've had lots and lots of practice, guys. I've been doing floral design. I think this is year 24. So I just have lots of practice per se. And I'm self-taught, just lots of practice and lots of years of doing craft shows all over the Gulf Coast, traveling around. If you're from Houston, I was a vendor at the Nutcracker Market for 9 years. It's like a premier market in the city. I did junior league craft shows all over. So I was very used to having to create stuff that was showy but would sell too. Thank you for saying that. That's very sweet. Pitt says she sees some people cut the stem and just add a pick. Yes, Pitt. I mean, yes, some people do that. It's okay. Use a glue gun, and that's fine too. I just don't use a glue gun, period. Number one, I don't like the heat of a glue gun. I don't even own a glue gun, I don't think, right now. We just have the glue pot, and I use it all the time. Just my personal preference. Okay, I'm going to put this one kind of coming down from here. I think I've got my shape kind of built out. I just wanted to get it nice and snowy around the elf legs. All right, I want to put one more up here. So on this piece, we're working with two different transition points. This is something we talk about in design school. I teach you that we're going to have two separate ones. So we will have some things going different directions at each of these transition points. So everything from here will go up and everything from here will go down. And the same thing over here, okay? Okay. Beth, you're watching Mandalorian? Good for you. You'll be all ready for the new season coming out. Very good. You're a beginner crafter, Pam? I think you'll enjoy it. You get in there and give it a try, right? Hi, Colette. Welcome from Prince Edward Island. Yay. Hi, Carolyn. Look, Carolyn, you have a picture now. Yay. Okay, Vanessa, good. Anybody who's having trouble, just shoot an email. We'll get you help. Richard was in there working on that too, helping people. But if not, we'll get you straight by tomorrow, okay? We'll be helping because we're going to have a lot of people who joined tonight who waited at the last minute, and we'll help everybody get in. You're not going to miss anything. Don't worry. We'll get you squared away. And we've got a team helping us, so we will get the help you need. Peg, you're a Star Wars fan. I love it. Okay, those guys are in. If you didn't see the bow making earlier on the previous video, let's take a look at our bows and let's decide where they're going to go. I know one is going to go down here, the big one, and this one's going to kind of go up here. Let me decide how I want it. Ooh, look, those are cool. I can kind of give it a bend. Ooh, I like that. Let me do that. Ooh, fun. Oh, fun. Ooh, yeah. That got exciting. So I know I'll be putting that one there and the other one down there. So let me get some goodness around there. Okay. Hey, Mina from the Philippines. Wonderful. Glad you're here. Okay. I've got some big old suckers I want to get in here first. They're kind of big, but I want them. They have a good bit of green. I'm just going to pull out that green from the ribbon. And once this video is all up, we'll probably have it on our blog later, and I will get you guys a link of the supplies, and it'll be up on our blog so you can see how to make it. Jill, it's so cute, right? I'm excited. That bending of the knees just got me really happy. I was like, look at this, these bend. Yes. These are the same ones we had at Halloween that I just, oh my gosh, I just loved using them. So cute. All right, so let's get a couple of these around each legs. I'm going to put one up here. And coming from the back. Cute little bow on there. That's cute. And then I'm going to put the smaller one right in front of it, so I'll still kind of keep them clustered together near each other. Lisa, I know, I love it. Tracy, I'm pretty sure they're online. Yeah, Tracy 84809 RWG. Cute. Look, okay, Elva made her first wreath ever and first bow with the Easy Bow Maker. Turned out cute. Watching you has really helped. Elva, great. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, guys, I know some of you just might be watching and scrolling along, but when you're ready to give it a try, come back and tell us. Tell us if you enjoyed it, or if you just, it was too frustrating. Let us know how it was. Hopefully you have some fun. Where did I put the other candy? I have 2 of those. Okay, here's the other one. Yay, you're excited to learn. You just joined design school. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Thanks, guys. Y'all, this is just exciting. I can't believe it's our last day of promoting design school and we're going to close for the rest of the year, but now I can just focus on all my students in the class and really give them extra special love and work on helping them get some success, maybe get their first wreath ever made, maybe make their first grapevine wreath that they've never made before, and it's not a mesh one and they're trying something different, so I think that's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to use 2 of these down here. So let me think about where my bow is going to go. Let's take a look at it for a second. April, isn't it cute? Hey, Sarah from Northern Ireland, and the last name Kelly. Sarah, I guess, I'm not sure how you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong. Saragh. Where you know you're Irish with the Kelly, right? Aw, Pam, I'm so glad you're here. I love it. Okay, let's see. If I put those candies there, I think these candies would kind of look cute. Maybe just trying to decide. Since they're green, let's have them kind of go a little bit this way, even though the bow's going to be there. That's awesome. Robin, will I open my class in the new year? Yes, it will open up again in the spring. I think the date we have right now is the beginning of March. Somewhere at the end of February, the beginning of March. Okay. I said it right, Sarah. Okay. Sarah, I'm envisioning you having a very thick Irish accent right now in my brain. Y'all, while I sit here and make this with you, there's a whole other conversation going on in my brain with Sarah, and she's speaking very thick. No. I wish that was a joke. It's serious. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to put these straight up. We're going to take it home with this project tonight, guys. I'm excited about it. All right, let's get the other little shorty. Except I set things on the table. Here it is. You can't find them. Okay, you posted the link for the lollipops. Thank you so much. Let's get this little guy in. I'm just a fan of these elf legs so far. Really loving them. Let's get it in here. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of keep them together. A little bit clustered, okay? So, if y'all take a look at this, I'm looking at my lines right now. Like, those have kind of a nice little line. They're coming down. I'm getting a little green in both areas. Okay? And I don't like things to be matchy-matchy. The girls in design school and the guys will make fun of me when I say matchy-matchy, right, guys? I'm always doing that. Hey, Sylvia! They're somewhat in a row. Yeah, they're somewhat in a row. I kind of like that. I might spread them a little bit, Louie-Ann, because it's a little bit matchy, but we'll see. You never know. I probably will move them a little because I don't want to be too matchy-matchy. Cynthia, you like it so far? All right, now I've got some of these red and white balls, and we're going to pop these in. This pick breaks up really nice into several pieces, so I'm going to do that and cut it out. Hi, Doris. How's it going? Glad you're here. Sylvia, all the balls. Y'all, if you didn't see our video early this morning of Sylvia's got a skeleton and a Mr. Skeleton in my yard named after her. And her sister. Amanda, you're enjoying all the glee time? Jeez. Thanks for showing up, Amanda. Amanda's been showing up everywhere I'm at. Cheryl, go out and come back in because we're not frozen over here. We're good. If you can hear that, you're probably not frozen. Okay, I'm going to add a big pop now. And I'm going to add the red coming kind of out behind his legs over there. Thank you, Penny. I appreciate it. So anyway, go watch the video from this morning of Big Daddy Bones. No, his name is Big Daddy Bones Boudreaux. And then the girl skeleton, her name is Bonita. Okay, Amanda said she placed an order today. You get the subscription boxes, but you needed more. It happens. It happens. And I've already been concerned that I'm not going to have the greenery I want because I'm putting it in the subscription boxes. And I'm like, oh, I didn't order enough to hoard some for me. So now I'm going to take this red lollipop and kind of have it come out a little bit. And give it a bit of a bend. There we go. Kind of coming out. And then I'm going to probably tweak these. Once the bow's in, I'm going to probably move this guy to the left a little bit so that these kind of zigzag just a little. Okay, balls in next. Oh, Vicky, me too. This is totally what I use on my elf tree. Or my elf area. It's elf and gingerbread now. It's everything. I love the look too, Vicky. What are our subscription boxes, Pam? We have 2 subscription boxes. One is greenery, and one is what we call our blooms, berries, branches, and our buds box. Those are both on our website. If we have any available for next month, you can purchase one. If not, it'll put you on the wait list, okay? And then you can get an email when there's more available. Because there's a limited amount of subscription boxes each month. Okay, that one's going in. I'm putting some balls around. Well, I'm glad you're here, Penny. One of these days you're going to surprise me. You're going to go outside and be sitting having coffee with Boudreaux Bones and Boudreaux Bonita. I would love it. Get a picture. Get a picture. Oh, man. They're so stinking cute. All right, I'm going to put this one in the back. Get my balls on here. I think I'm going to need to cut one a little bit longer to go up, kind of coming out from behind the legs. Or I've got something else we could use there in a minute. I did bring 2 ball picks. We're going to need both. All right. Amanda says, that's a tough lesson. You have to pull the ribbon you want. Or you sell it. Yes, I know. I know. And the worst thing is sometimes I'm using it on a live and it sells out before I've taken it out of stock. That is, the poor person who doesn't get their ribbon is probably not happy with me. And Richard's definitely not happy with me. Hi, Amy. Oh, thanks, Penny. All right, let me cut one a little bit longer anyway to go back behind the legs up there. So this is an example of me making a cut rather than using a pick machine. Like, I plan my cuts ahead of time. So that's something we teach in design school. You'll hear me talk about how long we're going to cut a stem, why we're breaking it up, how many pieces we're going to break it up into. Because as a multi-6-figure Etsy seller of wreaths, okay, then I knew all the cuts because I've done it over and over and over and over. So I know what you need to do to prep the materials. So that's another reason I didn't use a pick machine, because it would eliminate another step. Okay, I'm going to bring this down. And I'm going to have that kind of pop out in the center, okay? So we've got balls, legs, and candy so far. Looks like a mix. Okay, I'm going to try to say your name, Miss Porter. Ratonia. Glad you're here. Glad to have you. Oh, that's okay, Gems Galore. You can switch it. It's all right. It's confusing to figure it out. Don't worry. We see you here hanging out with us. Okay, let me get a couple more balls. And then we're going to go ahead and get those bows in, I think. And we can work around the bows then. Sometimes I put bows in early. Sometimes I put them in late. It just depends. Sylvia, how many wreaths are you working on tonight? I bet she's making a dozen. Sylvia sells lots of wreaths on Etsy too. We're so happy to have her in design school. She's a big help with her creation. She steps in and helps people with questions. Just like all the ladies do, really. For feedback and all that. So it's not just my expertise in there. You got people who are creating every day, doing different things. Okay, great, Miss Meyer. Your first time and you did watch the replay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hey, Susan. All right, there was a question I was going to answer. Oh, Amanda says she hasn't really used her pick machine since joining design school. I feel like my cuts are better and the designs are more secure. Yeah, it can be, Amanda. I mean, once you kind of start buying a little bit better quality, you don't have to pick as much. I try to buy things that easily break up when I'm shopping for you guys for the shop. Y'all, all the things I use on videos and in design school is available at cuties.com. So I'm also going to work with everything I'm purchasing, so I need to make sure it's easy for you to work with. And to be honest with you, the easier it is for you to work with and the better it looks, the better your product looks in the end, you know? Okay. You closed the shop, you're just chilling? Oh, good for you. I don't blame you. Sylvia says, I love Clee's Design School. She's the queen of grapevines. Ah, Sylvia, I love you too. Well, it looks like Renee, but I'm sure it's not. That's too easy, right? There I go. Rahini. No, I won't do it. People call me Kalia, so I understand. Hey, Kalia. I respond to whatever, though. I'm not really hard on that. I will take whatever name you give me and go with it. I don't correct people too much. Okay, a little bit of balls going up, a little balls going down. We got some candy, They're kind of crisscrossing, and we got a red lollipop over there. And I think we're ready to put the bows in. Hi, Rochelle. Hey, Josie. Good to see you again. You guys are everywhere. Y'all are everywhere I go. And I'm happy to be here with you. Hi, Mary. Y'all, we have been creating and talking about, since a bunch of people just came on, we are making this elf wreath, which is turning out like the bomb.com. And if you're new, you might want to go watch some replays. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so adorable. We've been doing different projects for the last couple of weeks, really talking about our design school course because it only opens up twice a year. So when it's open, we really talk about it. I'm telling you what the benefits are of being in there, why you'd want to come join our community. Right now, we have a little over 600 people who are in our group, and we would just love to have you come join us. But this is the last night to join for 2020. After tonight, then we are going to be focusing on them, and I'll go back to my regular schedule over here. So I wanted to let everybody know what's up. Ah, thanks, Peg. Hi, Donna. Welcome. Guys, we got lots of new people tonight. Welcome, everyone. Feel free to pop in, start chatting. I like to talk to people on my lives while we're working. In design school, though, it's all, training as far as what's in the portal when you join the class. And then we have lives in our group that are chatty and visiting while we are making. Right? Yes, registration is closing soon. It does, Maria. It's looking really cool. Okay, I got to get in here tight. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to get right in front of the camera for just a minute. I am putting my cable tie over the leg, but I'm not a fan of the cable tie going all the way around the back and showing too much. So I'm having to weave it through a couple pieces of the grapevine. Got it? Normally, you'll be standing right in front of your piece. You won't be off to the side. So it won't be a big a deal. Okay, I'm not going to pull it all the way in because I don't want it to be super flattening on there. Keep it back a little. There we go. Some things are fattening. I don't want it to be flattening. Oh, thank you. Oh, Sylvia. You have amazing design ideas too. I love to see them all. Another thing we do is we try to promote our students. You might notice every day out on our page, someone's project gets posted with their link so you can go buy it. And those are all design school students. And not that I take credit for their work at all. It's just I have a page of 90,000 plus people who might want to buy their work. So it really helps them if I post it. And 9 times out of 10, they sell the item we post, which makes me so, so happy.
And then once a quarter, we do a blog post promoting the very best projects people have put in the class who want to participate. So we just released the first of 2 of those that's coming out for Christmas wreaths. So check that out on our blog. That's on cuties.com also. So we're trying to do all the things and help everybody get more, you know, what do they say? Rising tides raise all ships, basically. So the more promotion I can help give all of them, it helps all of us. Not only to sell more, but to get more confidence, for people to make friends that they've never met in their own cities through designing floral design, or to get a family that they don't have access to with just friendships online. And we have a lot of that too in our group, and that's really wonderful. So many people have made real friends for a lifetime now. Our group is going on, I think this is, we'll be 3 years old in March, so we're 2.5. It's just amazing. I never dreamed that it would be like this. Penny, yay, you're in. I love it. Next time, Kathleen, absolutely, we'd love to have you. Okay, will you be able to see prior designs? Ruth, you cannot see all the designs, but when you join, you have access to the most 4 recent ones, okay? Oh my gosh, yes. You ran out of time. I get it, Sylvia. Jeez, we always are running out of time. There's always more designs than time. And then there's more designs I want to make, right? Even this year, I've done a couple that were supposed to be done last year, and we ran out of time. Never fails. Okay, I'm putting the second bow in. I'm going to use the same procedure. I don't want to run it through the back, so it's going to take me just a second. And the reason I don't want to run it through the back is I just don't want a messy back for my customer, if possible. Sometimes you may have to run it through the back. But I want to try to keep it just grapevine showing if possible. One time when I was presenting at Wreath Makers Alive, a man asked me, why don't you just cut off those stems in the back? And I said, well, I try to push them back in and weave them back around. And he was just like baffled that I would say that. But I don't want to see the cut end, and I don't want to risk there being a little wire that could scratch a door. So I really try to just push anything back in or weave it back around. Okay, let me fluff this one out. Get it where we want it. Alright, I'm going to kind of wiggle the green candy over, like that. And let me get this back tail going down. So I just kind of wiggle that around the pine we put in. We put that phlox pine in. Okay, good deal. And I'm going to pull it straight. Awesome. And fluff that all up. Bingo. Okay, so here's what we got going so far, guys. This is adorable. Oh my gosh, if we did nothing else, we could stop here. That's another thing I really tried to start implementing in our class is a stopping point. I always take it to the next level and the next level, but I give them a stopping point. So whether this is a good dollar amount that they want to spend, or they're comfortable with designing at that point and they're not ready for all the other stuff yet, that's an option. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are liking. Okay. Awesome. Peg's and Damon's creative and business coaching groups next when I can figure out your budget. Awesome, Peg. We would love to have you. Renee, we do centerpieces, and we are going to work more on, like right now when you join, you get access to this new top hat. This is a centerpiece on a top hat. It's got a front and a back. We have a Santa centerpiece in there right now. So during this time of year, we're not using as much traditional floral arranging as we are in the spring, but we do centerpieces, swags, garlands, all that kind of stuff. A little bit of everything. You guys are liking it. Good, good, good. Okay, we're not done. We're going to keep on rocking because we got to get it to the clean level. But I like it. I like it like that. We could stop if we wanted to. Robin, how much would I sell it for? I would take the cost of my materials and probably multiply by 3 or 4. I teach my students to start off by multiplying by 2 until they are able to get some momentum, get a following, and then bump that up to 3. And then eventually, if they're able to start buying wholesale, like at a higher level of volume discounts, then they might be able to multiply by more. Okay, it depends what they want to make an hour, and but you got to start by making money, you know. But here's an example of Sheila. See, she doesn't sell her wreaths. For me, she enjoys relaxing in design school. I've taught her so much, and she loves to create. Sheila, awesome. We have several people in there too that don't sell at all. And our course in there doesn't teach you any of the business stuff. All the business stuff that I do is over for the Deco Exchange team, and the business coaching is at if you go to coachkhalid.com, it'll tell you all about the business coaching. But that's a completely separate course. Tonight we're just talking about the wreath making. So awesome. It's for all kind of people, you know. Oh, you got to make another, Karen? Good. Good, good, good. All right. Now I'm going to use this glittery pick. It's got all the same fun colors. It's going to add that little bitty touch of wispiness that I want. And we're going to come in. I'm going to put this kind of a little closer to the bow. All right. Let me have a little bit coming down here. Bring it to the bottom. I like that. And you can always pull these out. I remember we used this in a tutorial last year, guys. I don't remember what it was, but I like that stuff. Yeah, coachkhalid.com. Thank you. It can be done on a regular Christmas wreath, Vicki. It can be. For me, it's a little easier for me to design on a grapevine base for this design, but it could be done on a Christmas wreath. It could be. When you're wedging stuff into the grapevine, it allows you to have this dimension a little bit more than the Christmas wreath, but you could. All right. We're going to end up covering up almost all of the grapevine in a minute because I'm going to add some more flocked pine to that section up there, that wispy pine, in a minute. I just wanted to put a little of this glitter sequence pick right in the middle. Oops, missed my hole. There we go. It was a little hot. And it's a hot. All right. Got it. All right. Now, I'm going to do the same thing out of this bow first, and then we'll get some more pine going. Get another one of those. Kathleen says, the people in this community are just awesome, always helpful and caring. I just love it. Yay, Kathleen! The whole wreathing community is amazing. And I'm very thankful to get to be a small part of that. Pam, which wreath would you say would be the easiest for a beginner? Pam, if you're in design school already, I'm getting ready to do some beginner projects for you guys when I'm done with the launch today. So next week, prepare yourself for some easy beginners. Because even the older students, they need those kind of wreaths still, because those are the kind of wreaths we call them money makers. And for those people who sell their product, because they can make them quickly and they can whip them out and they make their money makers. And then they make some fancy things like this and like this that are really super fancy, but they do sell at a higher price point. So hang on, we're going to have some starting off that are more at a basic level for you. Okay, yay, good. Penny doesn't sell hers either, just for gifts. Maybe someday I'll do some support my ribbon habit. Penny, there you go. I'm sure if one of your neighbors wanted to buy one, you would be selling it, right? You would. All right, let's put this one in. I'm going to come around this bow down here. Let's bring this one in. Kind of coming. I think this one needs to come out between the legs up above the bow. Just kind of shoot right in. Oh, yes, that looks great. Because it's kind of like this elf just jumped in here and just woof, glitter flew out. I like that. Sylvia said when you started, it was to make your own. Then I started selling, or actually giving it away, or probably paying people if you calculated my time and later. Yes, yes. So Sylvia, now we try to help people not do that, right? Hi, Brenda. Hey, Teresa from Ireland. We've got 2 Irelands watching tonight. Good to see you. Oh, you would, Penny. Yes. Yeah, Janice, the videos can be watched anytime. Yep, they can be. They sit in a separate platform for you to go watch. And then even if we do stuff in the Facebook group, like we have lives in there like we're doing right now with you where I'm visiting and talking, those are there for replay too. So even if you can't join live, you can get in there. And the other thing you do is you have access to me in the Facebook group. So you can put a picture up and say, Clee, hey, what do you think about this with this? Or what do you do when this situation happens? Or I've got, I need to put a pumpkin on a circle base. What's the best way to do that? You can ask that. You can say, Clee, is it possible for you to do this type of project? I mean, I may not be able to do it, but I can hear your requests and your concerns and try to get you what you need and try to help you. Or get you in the right direction for the help you need. I don't know the answer. I probably have a friend who does. Or we can ask the group. Hey Linda, you're doing the O-Ship challenge. Linda, I haven't got in there today. I need to go look and see what's new. I saw there was a lot of stuff in there. Okay, you're welcome, Vicki. Hi, Vicki Beavis. Good to see you. Hi, Patty. I love my lollipops. I got them. They're good. I'm going to use them on the tree, so you'll be seeing them live eventually. Good. You guys were all in the O-Ship challenge. I love it. I love it. Okay, more balls going in. I'm going to go down. Now, I don't have any balls going the other way on the transition point, so I'm going to put these down here to get them in. Okay. Let's see where this tail's supposed to go. This tail needs to go over here, so I'm going to move it around a little bit. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, I've got one ball left. I've got a little more of this glitter pine if I need it, but I'm going to start putting in some snowy pine next, okay? Pay, how would I ship this wreath? So I would pick a big box. I have some 30-30-10 boxes. This probably would fit in there kind of at an angle. All of this stuff, like this loose like this, can get bent a little. It won't hurt it. You know, these balls can pull in and all that. So they make boxes big enough for everything, y'all. Everyone sometimes gets scared of shipping, and I was right there with you. When I started my first website in 2007, I didn't know a thing about anything, but I got me a website called Khalees.com. I was gonna make mints, and I was taking pictures, putting centerpieces, putting stuff up there. I had no idea what I was doing. And the first time I had to ship something, I almost had a meltdown. So don't let that scare you, and don't let it keep you from doing it, is what I'm getting at. Oh my gosh. Sylvia says, I feel sorry for the ladies who have a ribbon addiction. For lucky for you, you're not addicted. Sylvia, you lie. Sylvia didn't tell you she has flower addiction, a greenery addiction, and a floral pick addiction, just like Khalid. I'm pretty good on my ribbon. I am not quite as bad with ribbon, but for me, it's twigs, picks, balls, greenery. Yeah. Yeah, it's Sylvia. You silly thing. Okay, so I'm taking some of the wispy greenery, and I'm going to use that a few places on here to pop it in. Trudy, good one, good one. Sylvia says her big wreaths are hot sellers. Yeah, I had, back in the day, I had a showstopper that sold all the time, and it was about I think it was about $2.70, and I literally would take it down because it did take some time to make, and I could make, you know, a couple of the $80 wreaths faster than I could make one of the almost $300 wreaths. So I would take it down, and then when things would slow back up, I'd put it back on, and I'd sell another. So that's one neat thing you can control. You must be in denial. Twigs, yes, Penny, twigs. All the twigs. All right, I got that one there. Let's have this one kind of come down over here. Get wispy. I'm just trying to have a little of this wispy greenery kind of popping out. It has little red berries on it. Okay, and I'm going to use these. I'll put one more at the top. I need it a little bit longer. I don't know if this one's long enough. Let's see. I think it would work. I just want it a little more to the front so I don't hide it totally. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it in my glue and come back behind this one. Come on in here. Yay! love this. Okay, and that gives us a nice little palette to set it on top of. Bring that up a little. Looks good. I want to cover that little bit of green pine still, and I'm going to grab a little of our garland we used at the beginning. And we'll put a little piece in. Let's see. Nicole said, a warehouse of floral, no addiction. Yes. Nicole, don't even tell them about my section of the warehouse. Mm-hmm. Don't even tell them about that. That's secret. Evelyn says, watching lives like yours has had me help to no longer be afraid to start my business. Yes, Evelyn, I wish I would have had all these things. We have business coaches that we can learn from. We have other people doing it, paving the way. We have a community of supportive people who are willing to help you. We never had this before. It's amazing. It's awesome. Deborah, it must be crazy, huh? Watch out for Lady G. She might be coming up. Halloween's getting close, and that Lady G is sneaky. Don't tell Sylvia, though. She doesn't need to know. Vicky, yes, we use the glue sticks that are in our shop. We use hot glue sticks. Yes, we sell them on please.com. I saw a lot of people just came on. Hi, guys. Come on in. Say hello. We're getting close to being done. We're rocking this wreath out. I think this one is gorgeous. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I'm going to come down here. I just want to hide my grapevine. It's okay if it shows a little, but I don't like the brown showing too much. So, oh, that's all it took. Boom. Okay, and then I need some of that wispy pine down here. So, I'm not sure who asked earlier, but I used about half of the garland probably on this project today. Maybe a little less, but close. Sheena, you're learning a lot. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're teaching super hard. I normally don't teach this hard because I save that for my class. But I want you to get a feel of how my class is. In case you want to join before the end of tonight at midnight when it closes. This is the last time to join the class for 2020, and then we'll open up again next year. Oh my gosh, Penny would look so cute in those shoes. Pam, do you have business coaching at a special time? Also, Pam, I do my business coaching completely separate in a private group, and you can find more info about that at coachcolee.com. Brenda, the glue skillet is from like a big box store like Amazon, Etsy. I mean, not Etsy. Amazon or Walmart.com or something like that. Target. Linda, if you go shopping and you are a design school student, if you will go in the Facebook group, the discount codes are in there. Okay? Oh, we're all addicted to ribbon, aren't we? Yes. You have Lady G on lockdown? You've got to be kidding me, Sylvia. You know that girl. She's slippery. She's from the West Bank, right? Mm-hmm. Watch out. Y'all, Sylvia's from New Orleans. I don't even know what it means to be from the West Bank, but after last year's Lady G, I don't know. It's scary. That girl, she get a little crazy. All right. So I'm just kind of layering them in there. Kathleen says her living room has picks, ribbon, trying to clean it out, your old office for space. Glitter, Kathleen. We are right there with you. I barely got this room cleaned the other day, and it's already filling back up. And I got to get these wreaths listed on Etsy, and I got to get pictures. And it's raining, and there's cold weather. And I really like my pictures outside, so I might have to take inside pictures. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. Okay, I've got 1, 2. So I'm going to use that final one. I think 2 there is good. I'm going to use it down in that section. So it kind of lays on top of the flocked pine. Right up in here. Okay. Cute. Dang, this is cute. I'm loving it. Hi, Kate. Carolyn, you need info on design school? We'll get you a link to help you out. It's at Khalees.com. You had black fleece and glitter everywhere, weren't you? Oh, sounds about normal. Okay, we had one more of the ball picks, so I'm going to use this one kind of coming down from here, from over. We'll push it right in. Yay! Okay. I think that's pretty good. All right, take a look, guys. See what you think. See what you think. I think I'm going to add just a little more glitter pick just to add it a little wispy. A little bit more wispy. Let me grab this one. You guys are loving it? Me too, Pitt. Did you do a live tutorial of the arrangement on the stool, Terry? This is in our design school class. This is a live in our design school class, and this one on the top hat is another design school class tutorial. Yeah, just get used to the glitter, right? It's part of our everyday wardrobe. I will take it off my husband's face if I see it on there. I'll be like, come here. Let's see here. How much is design school, Susan? Or the wreath? So I don't know the total yet. Once it gets up on Etsy, it'll be on there, okay? Do you have the wispy pine with the red berries in your shop? Yes, ma'am, we do. It is item number 61197. 61197. Okay, I'm going to take this one and trim it. Carol says she loves Kelly's Design School. She's been in it almost 3 years. You love working at your own pace. Yay, Carol! I'm glad you do. I'm so thankful you're in there. I love coming up with something new each week. Y'all, the process for our design school is a big process because I go to market twice a year. I work with wholesalers to even develop some products that are for tutorials in our design school. Colors, shapes. So what we're using for Christmas this year, I planned a whole year ago. So it's really satisfying to see it all come together and to have stuff that other people don't have and tutorials that other people don't have, because I now am able to design things. It's like a dream come true to be able to do that kind of stuff. And then to teach you how to do it and work with these materials, I think it's really, it's just a blessing. So I'm thankful for you being there in the class, and those of you who really implement in the class, come in and try things. And I get your feedback. You know, what did you do well with? What do we need more of? You know, if you sold something really well, well then, okay, do we need to get more of it? Do we need more colors? You know, all that kind of stuff. I'm glad you're there, Carol. Cindy, the legs are in our shop too. Try this number, 59430. I think that might be them. Thanks, Kathleen. I appreciate it. Your dog has glitter. I understand. Okay, I've got 2 more pieces, so I've got to use it just the right spots. I like that one there. This is pretty good. I'd like a little something here. So I'm just trying to get a little wispiness over the flocking, so it just doesn't look like it's poked there. I want it to look like this design is melded. Okay? Everybody has its own place in the design, but so it doesn't look like it's put on top. It looks like it's mixed with it. Hope that makes sense. Clear as mud. Alright, and then I think I want a little bit something coming down right into this void right there. Couches, florals, ribbon. I got it. Good, you found it. She's glittered. I love it. Susan, design school classes they're $30 a month, or you get a little price break if you buy it yearly, okay? Renee says, Kelly supplies are really the best. Yay, thank you. Lisa Marie, $30. Okay, you guys are getting some answers. Awesome, awesome. Brenda says, join, you'll never regret it. Thanks, Brenda. And Brenda's an example of someone who really doesn't sell their work. They do it for creative outlet, but we love her. She's very active. We get to visit and joke around. We have a good time. All right, I'm going to come into here. And, I mean, she's not the only one. We do that with so many people. I want that wispy one just to pop out of here, and I want this curl to kind of come there, and this curl to come here. I'm going to pull this curl out just a little bit. I don't remember what we use these curls in. last year. We used them in something. I love it. Vicki, we'll have a supply list and a blog post for this project eventually. It just won't be immediately. Kathleen says you're an awesome designer. We can learn so much from you. Oh, yay, Kathleen, thank you. It is so neat to see it come full circle. It really is. Sylvia says, when I grow up, Cleo, I want to be like you, design and maybe teach too. Sylvia, you can do it. You can do it now, Sylvia, do it. Vicki said, the best investment for your learning that you will enjoy and learn a lot. Yay! Thanks, Vicki. Vicki's in there too. Kathy just joined. Thank you, Kathy. We're so excited to get to know you better. If you can't click the links right now, you'll be able to click them when the video's over. Or you can always copy and paste them, okay? All right, guys. So we finished our Design School Live Marathon today with this one. I think we knocked it out of the park. So even if you aren't ready to join design class yet, don't forget we are here every week creating something with you. On Wednesday, like tomorrow night, we'll be doing bows. Come join us. The class will be closed, though. You won't be able to join the class anymore. But you can watch us make bows, participate, hang out, and then come to our live sale where we sell supplies live with you, and you're able to comment and do that. That's tomorrow. And then I'll see you again Friday at noon. We'll freestyle create something together. And you can always catch us on Saturdays with our simple Saturday projects. So I know we had a lot of new viewers. We're welcome. We're glad to have you. And it might be too quick for you to come and join our class. But don't worry. We're here encouraging you to find your creative outlet for a great stress reliever. And it's just a great hobby to have, to create beautiful floral arrangements. You're going to blow the minds of your neighbors and friends once you just get a little practice. And people will be coming to you to buy stuff. I promise you, guys. Thanks, guys. I think we nailed it. So everybody who's new, I can't wait to see you in design school soon. If you have any concerns or questions, can't log in, all that, you just email the team at Kalia@Kalies.com, and one of us is going to help you get in the next day or so, okay? Yay! Good. All right. You guys have a great night. Love y'all, and we'll see you soon. See you tomorrow night. Bye, guys. That turned out so pretty. These are beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
You're still live.
I'm still live? Oh, I'm singing songs and I'm still live. It didn't go off. Okay, hi guys, I'm really leaving now as I'm singing all songs. I don't know why it won't go off. Okay, thanks, Nicole. Bye. Okay.